It's like, you're waiting for the race to start, or you're waiting for the store to open and you're not really quite certain as to what's going on. And so you look away and then all of a sudden the doors open and 50 people have gotten in ahead of you. Uh, anyway, that's how I feel sometimes. But I am glad you are here. I am recording this, so I will be dropping it onto the YouTube channel, and I will include the link to the YouTube channel if you are not already subscribed to that. But anyway, it is February the 10th, and here where I am, the sun is shining. It's a beautiful day. Not like last week when we were freezing, but I do enjoy the cold weather. I enjoy being able to wear layers. I enjoy being able to wear my jackets. And a couple of days, I went ahead and got ready for bed early so that I could really enjoy, wearing my snuggly robe and my cozy slippers. I know that sounds crazy, but I recognized that one of the ways that my thoughts have shifted are that when it gets cold, I am not looking for comfort food. I'm looking for comfort situations, like putting on my, cozy robe with my cozy slippers. That actually brings me more comfort than having a comfort meal, because I really don't want to be looking to food for comfort. So I was excited to take note of that. I'm just curious, when you think of comfort, what is it that comes to mind for you? And if it's food, what maybe could we help shift your thought process with, so that you're thinking of getting comfort from someplace other than food? But anyway, like I said, it's the 10th of February. The sun is shining. We've got beautiful blue skies. They're not quite as blue as they were yesterday because the clouds are starting to come in. We're supposed to have another front coming through. And that's okay, because that means that the temperatures will be going down again. And that excites me. So this really is your time, when I want to hear from you, when I'm excited to hear from you. And if you need something, if you have a question or you have a comment, drop it in the chat, because I really would like to hear from you. Let me move some things around so that I can see what's going on. But anyway, I hope that you guys got the email that I sent out to you, talking about your feelings and how nobody can make you anything except reservations for dinner. And I know that I talk about that in the book, but I kind of take a little bit of a high flying view of it in the book. So I went a little bit deeper in the email and the blog. And I'd love to hear from you what you think about that, what your thoughts are, what your takeaway is, what your action plan is, and how is that helping you to shift some of your thoughts and feelings. Because when I get feedback from you guys, then I am able to take action so that I can comment and share and help you guys figure some things out. If it's just me talking to me, well, that can be kind of a crazy conversation sometimes. So truthfully, I would really love to hear from you. And I did hear from some of you this week. I got some pretty amazing emails from people, and I'm just so grateful, so incredibly grateful for each and every one of you. And if I can, very unabashedly, go ahead and ask, if you have enjoyed the book, would you please, go to Amazon and drop a review, even if you just click the 5 stars. You don't have to leave a comment if you don't want to. If you just have time to, click and leave the 5 stars, that would be so amazing. Each and every single day, I thank the universe for each and every single one of you. So I'm just so grateful for you. Now, like I said, the topic for today is everybody else. Okay. We talk about this several times. You can only do something about you, and everyone else has to do something about them. Now, here's the thing. When our reaction or our words or our non-agreement with someone else happens, it can result in some tension. Why tension? Well, because as we are learning to love ourselves, we are learning to set boundaries. We talked about boundaries the other day. We are also learning what is good for us, what fits into our universe. And like the post said the other day, if it's not a clear yes, it's a no. Okay. Think about that, because when we sort of agree to stuff that we really don't want to agree to, that's when resentment comes in. And what can follow resentment? Well, a trip to the pantry, a trip to the refrigerator, a trip to the convenience store, a trip to the grocery store. Or if we're already at the grocery store, convenience store, it means picking up some foods that we do not really intend to pick up, right? Yep. Raise your hand. Yes, me. Not only that, but for me, when I'm resenting something or I'm resenting someone, that starts consuming my mind, and it becomes what I end up focusing on. And that's not how I want to live my life. I want to live my life focusing on the good things in my life. I want to live my life talking to amazing people like you. I want to live my life doing amazing things. For example, on Monday, which is Valentine's Day, my Valentine's gift to me is that I'm going to clear out my flower beds so that I can have everything ready to plant a lot of amazing, colorful flowers. And I am so excited and so looking forward to it. I'd like to know, what you're planning on doing. Also, I was at the grocery store yesterday and said, Valentine's is coming up. I was picking up some Valentines for some family members. And I said, I need to get a Valentine to send to myself. So I did. I got my Valentine to send to myself. Let me see if I can reach it. My Valentine to myself is right here. Where did it go? This is it. No. Here it is, right here. This is my Valentine to me. And I'm just so excited. And after I finish talking to you today, I'm going to be writing my Valentine to myself. And I'm so excited. I would love to hear if you send a Valentine to yourself, because, that's part of everybody else. How many times have you said, I wish that I would get a card, or I wish that somebody would say something to me, or I wish that someone would express some level of gratitude towards me for something, and it doesn't happen. And if you try to express that wish, you're either met with pushback, or you're met with a puzzled look, or you're met with all kinds of things, everything except what you are looking for, right? Does that ever happen to you? So this is where it occurred to me. I can't do anything about anybody else. I cannot make anybody else do for me what it is that I am needing. And that's what it boils down to, what we need. And that's why I started writing cards to myself. And then I keep them where I can grab them. So on a day when I'm not feeling so perky and cheerful, I can grab a card and read it. And you'd be amazed at how it sounds. Okay. Trust me on this one. It doesn't sound as if you wrote it. It sounds as if someone else wrote it, and they're telling you how amazing and wonderful you are. So I'm going to challenge you to either create your own card or run to the store. Well, not necessarily run, but on your next trip to the store, grab a card. It is Valentine's Day, so why not pick up a beautiful Valentine for yourself, and then go home and in a quiet place, grab your favorite color pen and sit down and write that Valentine card to yourself and tell yourself how amazing you are, how incredibly amazing you are. Let me see. Lost my earpiece. That's not good. This is a card that I wrote to myself several years ago, and it says, "Women like us aren't that common." And there's two people on the front of the card, and I labeled one me and the other one me. Okay. And I wrote to myself, wow, what else can I say? The journey of where you were to where you are has been incredible. Look at the hills and valleys you kept moving forward, learning to take care of yourself along the way, the relationships that you are creating, and the people you are learning to trust. I am so proud of you. Keep going. I am grateful for the reminders to love myself, to take care of myself, to put myself first. Happy Valentine's Day, Leslie. Now I can read that and it brings tears to my eyes because I'm hearing the words of someone besides me. I'm hearing the words of someone besides me. So get your card, get your Valentine, write a card to yourself, put it someplace where you can find it, where you can easily reach it. And on those days when you're not feeling so perky or cheerful, reread the words that you wrote to yourself and then sit and feel those feelings. Because remember, you can only do something about you. Everyone else has to do something about them. So if you are not receiving what you desire, if you are not receiving what you want to receive, go ahead and give it to yourself. That's what learning to love yourself is all about. Because until you learn to love yourself, you really cannot expect everybody else to give you what they are not able to give. So you have an amazing rest of your day, and I will see you next week. But please, if you know somebody else who needs to hear the message, share with them. And like I asked before, if you enjoyed the book, please go and drop a review, a 5-star review. And thank you so much. And remember, you are enough. And if you don't believe you are, I will believe it for you until you can believe it for yourself. Have a fabulous rest of your day.